Hello, Professor Griggs. This video is by Casey Thornton. I did not know that I was supposed to put a video with this assignment. So this is me kind of winging it. So my project was about becoming an associate pastor, or the path of an associate pastor. And what this project really meant to me is that a lot more aspiring pastors should actually consider taking the route of becoming an associate pastor rather than being a senior pastor. And there's a number of different reasons why, for me, this is something that's on my heart that I feel like I want to do at some point in my life. I don't know when. I'm just trying to be obedient to what God is calling me and where He's leading me. And right now, He has me planted in business in the marketplace. But I believe He's preparing my steps and He's preparing my way for being a associate pastor in the future. And as I step out in obedience, so some of the reasons why I feel the path of being an associate pastor would be a great fit for me is because with what I do in my job already. So I am not number one in the company, so I'm a subcontractor, and I'm really, really passionate actually about the vision that my mentor and my coach has for us in the company. We're actually very, we're Christian, we have Christian values. And at a lot of our events, we've actually had the opportunity to share the gospel, share our testimony, and give an invitation for people to accept Jesus into their life. And we've rented buses and invited a whole bus load of people to church to come. And I'm just really, really passionate about serving my mentor's vision. His name is Nick, and he's just poured so much into me, right? And I think of Moses and Joshua, for example, right? So Moses took Joshua under his wing. He took him up on the mountain and took him to the tent of meeting to watch him be in the presence of God. And he also watched Moses's righteous indignation when he took the stone tablets and threw them onto the ground and broke them, right? And so this really prepared Joshua for the mantle and the call that God was going to place on his life. Also, as being in business, I believe that we're called to be both kings and priests, and being successful in business in the marketplace and creating wealth to sow into the kingdom from the perspective of with tithes and offerings, and making pledges to help build ground, help buy new buildings, help serve people at a greater capacity. To give back really is my heart. And so being an associate pastor and also would provide more flexibility versus a regular pastor in terms of having the availability and the flexibility and the time to actually go out and pursue other ventures such as business. And another big reason why I feel right now the call of an associate pastor someday is because there's a lot more opportunity to pursue ministry areas that we're really passionate about, that an associate pastor could be really passionate about, right? Because a senior pastor might get bogged down or burnt out at times with administration duties, and because the associate pastor has very clearly defined roles, and they get to have that communication with the pastor about the specific ministry areas they might be really passionate about, such as youth ministry or development programs or classes for the congregation. So that in summary, I feel the call someday, maybe not necessarily to start my own church, but to come under the leadership of the church that I'm currently in and currently serving at, and did Bible college and the internship for a year of my life for. And I can't wait to see the way that God opens up doors and provides and makes a way where it may not seem completely clear right now. So thanks a lot. I enjoyed this class, and God bless.